Hey everybody, beautiful afternoon today, and I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the garden. I wasn't going to do this until later, but some stuff is just starting to bloom like crazy, and it's gorgeous out today. We're going to get a thunderstorm over the next couple days, so we'll see how it goes from there. So let me take you on the garden tour. We'll start here on the deck. Nothing did actually grow. I remember I said I was planting some sweet peas, nothing grew. So I've actually planted a sweet potato. So we'll see how that grows. Pots are doing really well. Loving this purple variegated wave petunia. This one is a new one. I've put some gladiolas in there, so we'll see how that comes. And this one was just one of those boxes of wildflower seeds that I just thought I'd plant. I was going to plant it out under the front tree, but then changed my mind to put it in a pot. And here we have some onions that I started from seed. These are Indian red onions. They're supposed to be flat red onions. So we'll see. And this is a dahlia that I had kept and saved over winter. It's the only one that survived. In our tower, look at that. It's growing. Everything's growing really well. We have some strawberries coming. It's first strawberry of the season. Excited. Some dahlias and marigolds. We've got some pepper flowers coming, so that's going to be fabulous. And that's my little orange, remember? Rosemary. This is the other tower we have with strawberries. They're starting to come. Not sure if these are the best for them or not. Rather petunia, which is growing really good. Chamomile. And then down here at the bottom of the steps, we have the herb garden. So we've got mint, some chives, a nice little flower there that you can eat from the chives, some oregano, and some lemon thyme. I was so happy to see that they did come back. I planted some nasturtium seeds from last year in with my begonia. Not sure if the begonia is actually going to come back. It did flower in the house in the wintertime, so I'm not sure if it'll actually make it. But these are starting to get their extra leaves on them. The tomatoes. Tomatoes and basil. There's a couple peppers in there. Same thing in this one. The tomatoes are growing so well. So happy for them. More tomatoes. And then over here we have the black cherry tomatoes and the marigolds as well. Now in the main garden, we've got huge, big, look at these. These are gorgeous. I am definitely going to buy some more irises. These are just gorgeous. I love the color. I love the leaf here. Not the leaf, the petal. Isn't this great? The variegation on it, it's just so pretty. The roses are about to come out. Dianthesis is out. Gorgeous. Those are the candy floss. I think it was candy floss bee balm coming. Marigolds. The mums, hydrangeas. Those are daisies. Look at that. That Japanese maple is doing really, really well. The blanket flowers are about to come out in flower. Another rose that's coming out. I moved the flowers from the deck and put them here on the stand, so we'll see how they go. They did get a little bit burnt, as you can see, when they first came out, but they are doing not too bad, I suppose. So we'll have to make sure that we... I don't know how you actually propagate Gerber daisies. I don't know. So just take the dead ones off. But if anybody knows how to propagate Gerber daisies, let me know. So I'd love to be able to keep these. Here's my orange tree. So it should have an orange on it. I thought I had seen an orange when it was up on the deck, but we'll take a look later. Got some more, the columbine over there, beautiful. Have to get some different ones. The plum tree, look at that. So many leaves, so many new shoots. Oh, it's starting to get eaten. Not sure by what, but it might be a caterpillar in there. Fish it anyways. Like I said before, the Japanese beetles love these. Those are the leopard lilies. And then I have these are orange milkweed that are growing there. This peony bush is out. These are just singles. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. This one bush, it's just new because we moved it from the back. So it's going to take a little while for it to actually get settled in and get set with blooming. It does have another bloom, so we'll wait and see what happens there. Hostas have filled out so well. Some more coneflowers over here. The bleeding hearts are almost done. This is the Rose of Sharon. Some bee balm standing up there in the middle. You can see that. That's the tall, thin plant. These flowers are almost done. And then the hosta in the back there. The lilac. Oh, yeah, I thought I'd miss this. There, the rhododendron did finally bloom. Isn't that gorgeous? And look at all of the new shoots. This is fantastic. I am so happy to see this finally growing. The delphinium didn't grow this year. The foxglove, though, I've got one over there, and it's just starting to bloom. A hydrangea. Another hydrangea, which will be blooming soon. Here we have our pawpaw tree, and just some stuff around it. Dahlias, marigolds, geraniums. So this is a foxglove. There should be a second one, so we'll wait and see what actually comes out with the flowers. We've got one stalk, so that's nice. Got a stalk of wheat or barley here too. Oh my goodness. So let's go down here and see what's happening in the main garden. This is our main vegetable garden. All behind, hopefully, rabbit-friendly fencing. The rhubarb down at the end there is almost finished. Got lots of onions that I planted this year. These were planted as bulbs, not seeds. The marigolds don't seem to be doing too well. And I don't know if that's because of the onions being planted around them or if it's just lack of water out here. But you can see like this one's just about dead. So they just don't seem to be perking up. We do have a volunteer chamomile I had put one of the black pots out here with chamomile, and it's coming up. We have blueberry. There's the blackberry down here at this one here. And then look at the blackberry, how it's growing. It's doing so well. It's coming out with flowers. They should be out shortly. And then we have a raspberry here at the end and a raspberry over by the rhubarb plant at the end there as well. All of the garlic is just about ready to start with scapes on the ends. So the larger ones, the striped garlic down at the end will have scapes soon. So garlic is fantastic. You get scapes and then you get garlic itself. It's great. You can see I've got lots of peas all growing up along the edge of my inside fence. Down here we have beets growing. And then, I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, there's a few. You can see them. Those are carrots. So I've got to wait for a little bit before they actually need to be thinned. I'll let them grow to about an inch high. And then over here, these are Swiss chard, which will be thinned out a little bit. In the middle, we have more dahlias. And behind the dahlias along the fence, again, I've put in scarlet runner beans. So we'll see how that grows. And then down at the end, we have some cucumbers. And they're not doing very well, so I don't know if it's the ground or if they do need more water, of course. On this one, we have our potatoes down at the end, and they're going to have to be hilled soon. I have beans here in the middle, and then zucchinis right here at the very end. I don't have any female flowers yet for zucchinis, so I don't have any fruit coming just yet. But these are all my beans. Look like they're getting eaten by birds. A couple there in the middle. Not too good. Could be birds, could be anything really. So we'll let them grow, see how they bush out. That one's actually looks like it's gonna flower very shortly. And then we have the potatoes down here. And then on the end garden, of course, we have, this is a currant bush, gooseberries. That's a rose of Sharon, more gooseberries. This is a Saskatoon berry that got devoured by a rabbit as soon as it was planted. So we've had to cage it up, and it came back, which makes me very happy. And then I can't remember what that one is. Jacob something. Some type of berry as well. So over here we have the dill that's just coming up really nicely. It's getting all very fussy, fluffy, and it's going to have I think it's going to have a flower on it soon. Yeah, it looks like it might flower soon. We have lavender, which has got a couple flowers coming on it. And then this is the lovage, which has got a nice flower coming out on it. And I want to see it because I've never seen it flower. This is the first year I've had it. I like it. It's really interesting. Down the side here, lots and lots of hosta. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Then all of the forget-me-nots are gone. They're all dead now. Down at the chicken coop garden, got lots of mints. Some of the catnip doesn't look like it's growing very well, but it's getting there. Marigolds aren't doing too bad down here. And then over back in the compost pile, we have some pumpkins. Lots of flowers and lots of growth here. So we'll see if we actually get some pumpkins. The girls came out for a visit just to see what's up. What's up, ladies? So this is our experiment with the cherry tomatoes in the baskets. They're still growing upwards. They're still growing, which is great. This one actually, the way it was, the basket itself was split. So it's probably going to do better than the other ones. Because you can see this one is a little awkward. So we'll see. We'll see how it works if we end up with some tomatoes. We'll probably end up with some. I'm not sure how many. But we've got dahlias and marigolds in there as well. Let me take you to the front and I'll show you the new peony bush. I found a robin's nest. Oh, I just startled her. Right in the back of the bush here. It's right on top of the neighbor's air conditioning, so she's getting quite the breeze. Okay, so here's the front garden. Look at these tomatoes. They're growing fabulously. This woven top that we've put down and then burnt the holes in, it's amazing. Like, I don't have to worry about weeds at all in here. They're growing so well. They're going to get a nice washing tonight with the, or watering tonight with the storm coming. So here we've got some echinacea growing in there. The hollyhocks are going to be blooming shortly. They're a white. Look at the lavender. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't wait for it to come out. And then the star of the show right now is these peonies. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Lots of ants, of course. One back here. Just look at that. Just gorgeous, just coming out. And this, I remembered the name of it, is called Red Hot Poker. We actually got, what, 4 or 5 of them? Oh, I've got ants crawling all over me. We got 4 of the stalks, which is great. And then I've got some lilies coming. Those are really pretty. I have a problem with the lily beetle, so I'm not sure if I'll actually get much out of that. Rosebush. Look at this one. This one's just growing so well. Look at all the flowers on that. Nice. So these are the allium, and what you can use these for once they dry out is you can actually call them like a wizard's wand. They have like a little wand stick, so a little fairy wand. And then down here we have a rose bush again at the back there. It's got 1 flower on it right now. Some phlox that's going to come out for pink. And we've got some echinacea coming out there. That's the garden. And then the rose of Sharon, which will come out shortly. Forgot to also mention about the, this is the asparagus bed, but there's no asparagus right now. These are other onions that I had planted, bulbs, doing really, really well. And then we've got the basil on the ends. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you like the garden. I'll keep you up on what's going on with it and that over the next little while. Lots of stuff starting to develop. I'm going to have so much sage and marjoram thyme. I'll start drying it shortly because I don't want the plants to get too out of control. Rosemary, I don't usually dehydrate rosemary, but I like having it in the garden and using it fresh. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Get out if you can. Garden away.